Lot happier in life if you just treated women like people. Blue, red, and black-pilled men don't treat women as persons or people. Simps and the blue-pilled treat women as precious resources to cowardly acquire. Red and black-pilled men treat women as morally inferior to men and only useful when they are exploited or insulted. But the manosphere treats women like how radical feminists treat men. They lump them together under ugly stereotypes and then blame all their problems on them. You'd be a lot happier in life if you just treated women like people. That just means recognizing there are good and evil women, just as there are good and evil men. Dating and romance for both sexes mean...
So here's a problem I have with guys like this. I'm just going to stop it right there. We'll come back to it. Notice the use of the words good and evil. If you are a Trent, I don't know who this guy is. I think he might be speaking at TPUSA next week. Anyways, yeah, he's full of cope, obviously. Thank you. But also he has a very stunted, retarded, and I mean that clinically, take on this pill and that pill and everything else. He simply doesn't know what the red pill is. And I'm sick to death of having to like course correct these idiots. Okay. They know that shitting on the red pill, they know that shitting on the manosphere is easy pickings right now. It's easy engagement. It's easy to shit on the manosphere, right? Oh, they're just like feminists. Are they? Because what happened, I mean, I don't know, maybe serendipitously, I was also, at the same time I saw this video, I mean, literally like two steps down in my Twitter feed, is I come across this. And I'm like, God, is this you telling me something? So I come across this. This is a tweet from UN Women. Do you know what it means to be red-pilled? It's the belief. There's that word again. It's the belief that society favors women over men, a view that fuels harmful gender narratives. Okay, this is UN Women. UN Women is probably one of the most feminist, bastions of feminism in a global sense, because this is the UN Council for Women, okay? That's why it's UN Women, all right? Red pill narratives are central to the manosphere and challenges progress on gender equality. Learn more here, yada, yada, yada. Red pill ideology, which it is not an ideology, but it has to be an ideology, because if it's not, you can't use terms like good and evil, okay? I'll explain to you why I'm saying that here in a second. So red pill ideology means, like, this is a definition. Like they want to put, like, look, it's written as if this is a dictionary, Wikipedia, encyclopedic entry into what the definition of the red pill is. Red pill ideology. Like, they even spell it out phonetically for you here, as if this is like, as if we just put this in Webster's dictionary, okay? It means to wake up to a reality that the world favors women over men. In reference to the movie The Matrix, it suggests that people who disagree have taken the blue pill. Boy, if life was just that fucking simple, man. I really wish it was. Then I have Trent in the next tweet down saying virtually the same fucking thing that the UN Women are talking about. But Trent's supposed to be this dyed-in-the-wool conservative. So who is more the flip side of the feminist coin? The red pill? The manosphere? The black pill? The doom pill? Which I heartily disagree with. Those are best practices. That's not it. That has nothing to do with the praxeology of the red pill. But what sounds more like feminism? What I've been talking about, or what this dumb fuck is talking about? Because almost word for word, the guy is basically paraphrasing, anyways, the same shit that UN Women are saying. I mean, almost to the letter. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, who the fuck is the real flip side to feminism? And the answer is conservatism. The answer is modern traditional conservatism is the flip side to feminism. They just don't fucking realize it yet. And I'm going to channel my turd flinging monkey here in just a second. And I do have that video on tap. Thank you very much. like, you want to know what I'm going to talk about? Assuming I get the call from within the next 24 hours for Pierce Morgan. This is where fair warning. This is where I'm fucking going, guys. Pierce, all the rest of you, this is where I'll go. This is exactly what I'll bring up. Like, this is my warm up. Yeah, this is my warm up. Conservatism doesn't even know that it has a feminism problem. So you're going to say that the red pill is it's a flip side? No, it's you guys. You guys pulling the same shit. Oh, we're not feminists. No, you are, because your mental point of origin is women. As I've said before, and I've said this, I said this at when Laura Ingraham was talking to Tommy Lahren. I said this when she was talking to Megyn Kelly. Even my God, even Andrew Wilson when he was on. And by the way, thank you, Andrew, for being such a good representative of manosphere. So I know you don't consider yourself red pill, but he did a fucking bang up job on Steven Crowder not too long ago, talking about the red pill. It'd be nice if you give me a reach around. But anyways, yeah, I mean, so when I'm here doing the work, when I'm writing books, when I'm cleaning up Pearl's mess, when I'm giving you pod classes, when I'm doing Reignite free webinars and everything else, it's like, it's nice to know that like some people like get it. But the fact of the matter is, I'm sick to death of hearing this, and it's always from fucking conservatives. It's always from conservatives who want to say, well, the red pill is just the flip side of feminism. No, you fucking motherfuckers are. Because your point, your ultimate goal is solving women's problems, is empowering women with more power, more authority. Well, you just treat them as if they're humans. Who the fuck isn't like, name some motherfucking names, please. Name names. Put me on the list. I don't fucking care. Just say somebody. Say Myron, say Tate, say whoever the fuck you think it is. At least then we'll know you're an idiot. Right? Say something. Well, those red pill guys, they don't treat women as if they're human beings. I've been married for 20. Let me still tell you something. I've probably been married longer than Trent. What does fuck it, right? Probably been married longer. I've got my kid who's been married as well for the last 2 years. My daughter works in say marketing, not marketing. She works in PR, and she has done work for pro-life organizations, which I have no problem with, right? And so it's like, you guys, you think I don't? You think that the red pill? I'm the guy that wrote the fucking book. I'm the guy that wrote the Rational fucking Male. I wrote the Bible of the fucking manosphere. Who the fuck are you? You're nobody. You don't know what you're talking about. Just admit, I don't know what I'm talking about. I would have way more respect for you as a man if you could cop to that. But that's all it is. All it is just a straw man. In fact, it's worse than a straw man, because all of the things that the guy is accusing, or use the vernacular, the words, the baseless accusations that this guy is asserting are exactly the same allegations that assert definitions that was supposed to go in the freaking dictionary now about the UN women and the manosphere and the red pill. You don't know what you're fucking talking about, and you're not interested in learning. You're not interested in having your ignorance corrected, because that would be your brand would take a hit. You want to talk about it? Come to Vegas. I'll sit across right from this table right here. I'll be happy to talk to you. And I will be respectful. I'll be happy to correct you. I will give you whatever education. Like, if you were genuinely interested in this shit, if you like these guys, man, like the Trent, this Council of Trent fucking guy, whatever. These guys are very adamant. Like here, let me just finish this one out. Here, let's keep going with this.
Being prudent, so you don't end up being stuck with an evil narcissist in your relationship, be she a woman or he a man. But it also means that both women and men need to be realistic in the expectations they have for a future spouse, and not hold out for someone who only meets an impossible checklist. This is especially
what will be on that checklist. Like, can we go a little bit more into depth here, please?
It's true for women because as they get older, the pool of suitable men to marry grows smaller.
No, they get uglier. Their sexual market value decays, Trent. And if you knew anything about the manosphere, you knew anything about the red pill, that we talk about this ad infinitum. But you don't, because you're not familiar with what you're fucking talking
Whereas the
about.
pool of younger women who also want to marry those men grows larger.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for your astute observation. Now, does this guy sound like he's got conviction? It sounds like to me. Who went to all the trouble to make this video right here, right before TPUSA. So sounds like you got a lot of conviction. One would think, one would hope that you'd be ready to defend that position. One would hope that to be that confident in your ignorance that you would be able to sit across the table and from Rollo Tomasi or whoever the fuck, I don't care, Andrew Wilson for all I care, somebody, one of the names you don't want to name, anybody, and defend that position. But you won't, because it's easier to shit on the red pill. It's easy pickings. It's cheap, and you are cheap. Gotcha. You are cheap, and your beliefs and your convictions are as empty as your fucking God. Okay? So until you can sit here and defend your convictions, shut the fuck up. Seriously, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for 25 years now. Thank you very much. Would you like me to educate you on this? I'm not going to be I'm going to sound like I'm being a prick right now, but I will be happy to have a respectful diplomatic conversation with anybody who, by the way, I want to also point out, we just had CGA was in here with Fresh. People go, oh, Rollo, didn't you have a problem with CGA? No, I don't have a problem with CGA at all. I'm happy that he was here. I'm glad he was in this studio. I'm glad he could enjoy Red One Studio. I'm glad he could enjoy Red One Studio because I put a lot of fucking work into this. Miguel put a lot of work into this. Charlie put a lot of money into it. He didn't put any work. Charlie put a lot of money into this. So I guess he did put a lot of work into this too. So between the three of us, like this is the this right here, even just having Kyle on my show as a regular now is the culmination of a dream I had just like 2.5, almost 3 years ago. Thank you for being part of the dream, Kyle.
Hell yeah, dream team.
Oh.
How dare you?
Wait, here we go. You're part of the dream. You know who else was in here just recently? Orion Taraban for his second appearance in my studio. The dude still refuses to say my name, man. He still won't say it, right? Wait, here.
Say my name.
Although I don't know that he didn't, because I know that I told Mike this. I said, Mike, I said, because he told me he was going to have Orion in. I'm like, that's cool. No worries. Just let him know he's in my studio. Thanks for joining us in my studio. No, I don't have anything against CGA. I just had a thing against him working with Anthony Johnson. And now that Anthony Johnson has faded into obscurity, even worse than Destiny, welcome, brother. I'm more than happy to have CGA in here, and I would like to talk to him like one-on-one at some point. So CGA, Greg Adams, if you're watching, please reach out. Let's do something. But Taraban, I don't see that coming to fruition anytime soon. Apparently he was in Vegas, and Mike didn't tell me, but that's okay. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it anyways because I have shingles. What's your ick? Shingles? Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm fucked. I'll never get laid again.
Let's put it on the list.
I'll put that on the list. But no, Orion Taraban. So I told Mike this. I said, no problem. Have him in. Travis was doing the production for him and everything. And haven't seen it yet. Probably it's not unlike what they did last time. But, you know, Orion's been in, Dr. Taraban has been in here before. And by the way, Dr. Taraban, only able to practice medicine or practice psychology or clinical psychology in the state of California because he got his degree at a diploma mill and he's only registered in California. That's something he leaves out of the equation quite often. So like at least Jordan Peterson, he can go anywhere. You know, he is a clinical psychologist. But Taraban was in here. And so I told Mike, I said, can you just do me a favor? I said, ask him one question. He was like, okay, what? I said, ask him this. How much has Rollo Tomasi's work influenced your own? I don't know that he did. I don't know if he said that. I would just love, I just had to, you're going to come in my house. I'm going to put you on the spot. Okay. Even if I'm not here, the spirit of Rollo swirls around and in through the kitchen over there. Yeah. So I thought that was funny as hell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here, wait, give me the spirit. We should put the spirit of Rollo. But you didn't know there was a Funko Pop. This is actually from Vikings. Rollo on Vikings. The spirit of Rollo. Ooh, I can't do it anymore. I can't take it. Okay, so that was UN Women versus the Council of Trent. Guys, really, if you're going to attack the manosphere, come correct. I don't care that you do, but like, can you put a new spin on it other than like it's feminism? It's not feminism. You are feminism. You're working for the same goals as feminism. At least the red pill is against it, right? At least we point out female nature. As I said before, making observations, unflattering or otherwise, of female nature, if a man does that, it is always comes off as complaining. Who hurt you? Go touch grass. Do you know any real women? Right. So keep that in mind when you see guys like Trent. What's his bucket? Right. I think he's going to be at TPUSA. What is it? What's the date today? Today's the 8th. You're like, and this starts on the 13th. So between now and the 13th, you're going to start seeing more and more of this shit. You're going to see more and more of these fast hit, drive-by clips, and they're all going to shit on the manosphere because that's easy. Like I said, that's easy, cheap content for these guys. And again, if you guys want that content, great, but come at me correct. Come at me. Come at Myron. Name a fucking name and come at us. Instead of this nebulous, the manosphere, this. Who are you fucking talking? What do you understand? The words are coming out of my mouth.